When did they stop caring? Ah. I have slept in this t-shirt. Aye, this is the t-shirt I was wearing yesterday. No, I've not had a shower yet. It's the hot gossip that everybody's talking about across Twitch right now. The number one topic. Was yesterday's stream the worst since records began? My idea is that if I make the day stream worse, you'll forget about yesterday's. That's my thinking. We're not going back to Ableton. I should never have listened to yous. I should never have listened. Hey, Limmy, can you try Battle Aces? What's that, my non-subscribing friend? What's Battle Aces? Some fucking mobile tank game? So one of these ones. I'm playing Battle Aces. It's really great. Hashtag ad. Hashtag sponsored. Kev, thanks to the bits. My pal Dan is getting married today. How can I make this all about me? Well, it's hard for me to give advice about that because it comes natural to me. I don't even have to try. For example, yesterday somebody mentioned Pride Month. I managed to, within seconds, make it about me. There's some people for whom that comes naturally. I'm one of them. I've got the gift of making it all about me. And why not? Why not? You make it about you. I'll make it about me. That's that. I'll just talk to you about me. You just talk to me about you. And I can go like, all right, that's you. This is me. You're like that, I'm like this. You did that, I did this. Rather than I did this and you go, did you? And what was it like? What was that? Then I know nothing about you. And then I've got to go like that. What about you? Has anything like that happened to you? Just fucking talk about yourself. I'll talk. It works. It works. As a system. Mundubs and Kablam Peckham. Thanks for subs. 38 months, end of the road, sad to see. I think this stream's on its last legs. I think some people just saying it's no as good as what it used to be. Who? 2 people on Twitch. I was one of them. I think we're looking at the closing stages of this stream. What do I mean by that? I mean in the same way that the sun is dying. Got about another billion years. Fortunately, this stream will end long after I've died. So it's kind of negligible. Kev, thanks for the bits. How can you make it about you? Just constantly talk about yourself at the wedding. if you're gone, maybe have a kind of breakdown sort of thing. Say that you're not feeling well, you're having a kind of mental health crisis sort of thing. So their day's kind of ruined, concerned about you. If you're at the wedding, go like that. It's kind of depressing me that I'm no found somebody, or if you have, that my wedding wasn't like this, or my wedding won't be like this, or I'm not getting married, but I know that I see this, I think that I should, I feel that I've not done enough, and just make everybody go like that, simply, they're all fucking dressed up for the wedding, and they're like that, oh, there. No, I just feel like this is your special day, and I feel like I've ruined it, and get them going like that. No, you've no, it's important that you're alright first. Do that. Capybara thinks of the bits. Getting Stephen Bill watching your stream on my 24th birthday. Enjoy. Half Bottle thinks the sub. Catch up when we get back. Yep. Sojourner and Wheat, Blonde Vagabond, Doctor, Call Me Sorrow thinks the subs. Thank you very much. Waskiferian and Keng. 5G provider Chelsea and Kev thinks the subs and bits. You're very welcome, Kev. I thought you like the relaxed look. This is a relaxed look. Ever bringing Red Dead Redemption 2 back? Very unlikely. Swagger Jagger needs an ending. Aye, let's get back on it. No. Jessica thinks a sub. No messages, just positive vibes. Thank you very much. Alex thinks the sub. I remember somebody, honestly, I laugh now. I laugh because it feels so long ago. So, kind of Twitch shite that's happened in the past. No, just fucking with me, and not even people that are today with me. Just stuff that's happened. I remember somebody on. It was a streamer. Now, when I say a streamer and it was a person and a person, that means I'm deliberately not naming names. It's not because I'm like, what was the name of them again? Please type it in the chat. Anybody who types names and things like that gets banned with no unbanning to happen. I just don't need people around who don't get that. You can't educate them. There's nothing you can do for that sort of behaviour. Nothing. It's either malicious or beyond stupid. There's nothing that can be done. Steve, Alex, thanks for subs. I remember 34 months wasted. I remember there was a streamer. I've not sort of checked in, and I'm not sort of done, chatted over it for a couple of years or something. But there was a streamer who started a stream team. The fucking shite that used to come for stream teams. Honestly, the worst thing you can fucking do. The worst thing you can do. Well, actually, it's not the worst thing you can do. But you know what I mean. One of the worst things you can do. Old Min thinks the sub. Thank you for the dabs, you're welcome. Is start a stream team. Worst thing you can do. Sometimes somebody starts a stream team and because there's sort of people who are in it, there's too many people who are just like pals, too many people are this, too many people are that, there's not enough of this and too much of that. Sometimes the criticisms are valid and sometimes they're no, and sometimes there's some people who have got a stream team criticising another stream team saying there's not enough of this or not enough of that, whereas their end stream team, this, that, and that, and this, and this, and that, and that, and this. Anything that's basically going like that, they're in, and you'll know, leads to some very hurt feelings and very, not just hurt feelings, it could be like serious accusations, and it's not actually serious, but Imagine you just picked 12 people for your stream team. And let's say you've got more than one viewer. Let's say you've got 50 viewers. And you pick 12 people to be in your stream team. There is absolutely no way, no matter what you do, no matter who it is, no matter where you are in the world, no matter what corner you're in, somebody will have a fucking problem with who's in and who's no in. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if that's true, but I just picture it. Somebody somewhere. Why am I knowing that? Why is my pal knowing that? Why is that person in when 500 years ago they were in the chat of a streamer, and that streamer has a cousin who was seen ordering a coffee from a company where the person serving them was previously sacked for having an argument with their boss because their boss, you know what I mean? There'll be some sort of 6 degrees of separation. Complaint about a stream team. Anyway, wait here, this one. There was somebody who started a stream team a few years ago that I knew on Twitch, and they said, what was it again? Positive vibes only. I think I've told this before. Positive vibes only. And this other streamer that I knew went on a fucking rant, kind of brought it up a few times on Twitter, saying that's you might agree with us, by the way. You might agree with us. That's not inclusive. It's not inclusive of people who are, say, you know, mental health problems or something like that, right? Depression or something like that. And I'm saying that as somebody who's had plenty of fucking issues with mental health. The person who made the stream team, who was getting criticised by this other person, has had plenty of fucking issues with mental health. They just meant, you know, like, you know, nae kinda, oh, that streamer's shite, or that, you know, like, you know, don't be a dick kind of thing. No, like, if you're going through a hard time, don't want to hear it. They obviously didn't fucking mean that. But the person making the stream team said, this is before that criticism, this new stream team thing is some positive vibes only, something, and inclusive and welcoming community. Not inclusive. The person was like that, not inclusive. I've worked in this sort of place before, and this is not inclusive language or something like that. And I don't know if she was defending herself, going like that, what you on about, or if she just went, I'm just going to fucking ignore this. She's half a fucking nut. But, you know, it was a tweet and then another one and like another one. And I was just laughing and thinking about it, thinking, fuck all these people. I've honestly no seen that for ages. I'm not talking about general inclusivity. I'm talking about when somebody is saying on their stream team positive vibes only, meaning let's not be fucking arseholes. You know, you might get some streamers or whatever that might have a good time winding other people up and say this is shite and that's pish and that kind of thing. Let's not be like that. Let's, you know, kind of raise each other up and that kind of thing. And criticise that other person was taking it in the worst possible way and criticising for it. And this is something I was saying the other week. I've not seen anything like that. That kind of argument, that kind of criticism. I mean, somebody says they're better to make it clear that you mean no abuse of others. I don't think so. I think you could. It depends. It depends if, see, if positive vibes only can mean this and it can mean that, and nobody's kind of quite clear on what it means. Then I just want to point out, you know, if you're going through a hard time or anything like that, you know, you know, we're supporting each other and everything like that. I think generally means, you raise me up, you know, that kind of thing. But it wasn't even if you think that way, it wasn't even just a wee note. Positive vibes only could be interpreted as maybe that. Maybe you want to make that clear. No, it was like a pure fucking criticism, not inclusive. It was like that kind of, I don't know if it was in fucking caps. Not inclusive. Like that. Like, going to fucking hell. And what I was talking about the other week was, I've not seen, I mean, I don't really mix with any cunt anymore. I don't sort of engage with any community sort of thing. But I've not seen that kind of thing for quite a while. I've not seen that kind of arguing or such wee things with anybody that's sort of connected to this stream or connected to the people who are connected, you know, that kind of thing. I've not seen it, and I do sort of check up on what's happening on Twitch, people who come on here or used to come on here, and people in the last 5 years, just see what they're up to. And I've not seen any. I've not seen them sort of arguing with them or them criticising them. Chicken Karma says 1.4K viewers. Yikes. If you don't mind, I'm going to give you a 24-hour timeout. I don't want people to go like that. This is how many viewers you've got, and that's a good thing or a bad thing or whatever it is. That's why the stream title was called this. I really can't be taking this sort of stuff anymore, and I'm looking for positive vibes. Okay? 1399. No. It's actually went up to 1719. I can see it right there, even though I fucking hid it somewhere else. So it's actually went up since me getting rid of these negative people. Positive vibes only. I have not seen any of these wee things. I've not seen any mention of stream teams. I don't know if stream teams are still a thing. They are, but I've not seen like any wee subtweets with them talking about them talking about them. That, you know, something to do with nothing. And as I said, I mean, maybe maybe the dust is settled. Maybe I don't know. Not the dust is settled, but maybe anybody who wasn't meant to be together now isn't together. So it's fine now. You know, maybe the fucking oil and water is separated or something like that. Or that kind of thing. Like almost like physics. Just things of like gravity. Like gravity. that kind of thing. Interesting. And as I said a few weeks ago, no, it's not all about me. I've got to be set. I've got to set an example there. Dave, who's gone to the wedding, but I did wonder: is it anything to do with the fact that me as like the person with the most viewers, with the people who are connected to here, kind of depending on how you look at it, through what fucking angle you look at it. Is it because I've stopped all the sort of anything that can sort of benefit anybody or anything that brings anybody together in terms of, say, just purely numerical, purely arithmetically. Person with the most amount of viewers or something is most likely to attract this other number, like the numbers attached to numbers. Is it because once that's sort of gone, then everything naturally breaks into lots of smaller groups, and nobody can. If I've not got, like I say, a stream team and I'm going like that, this dozen people here, look at them, then nobody's got an axe to grind, or nobody's nose is out of joint or anything like that. So there's just wee things. I've seen nothing. I've seen nobody. There's no like servers that I know really. There's one that there is stuff like you see a Rust server or two pop up and then go away, or a GTA thing. It's interesting. Sometimes think about it. Normally when I'm on here, making about yourself right away. It's just what I do. I'm not going to fight it. That's on top of that shadow self thing yesterday. I'm not like that anymore. I really shouldn't make it all about me. I'm just like, fuck it. That's the way I am. Mango, thanks to sub. Thank you very much. Fozzie, thanks for the bits. Ignore the haters. I will. Who? Synth Girl, thanks to sub. Hello, Australia. Viper and Ifley, thanks to subs. I'm visiting Edinburgh for the first time this week. Any recommendations? Go for a wee walk about. My baby kind of cobbled bits and that. Vinyl and work. Nostravis, thanks to subs. How low do your balls hang? Not that low. Balls are kind of wee. And I think one is slightly undescended. I've done it. I've played about with a lot a minute. Why is that one? Why can that one move about quite a bit, and that one feels like it's still a bit connected? As I've said before, I had undescended testicles, which apparently means your balls, you're born with your balls inside, like inside your, I don't know what you call it, your torso or whatever, and you have to get. I remember scars or something like that. I think you have to get. I had two scars that go like that, kind of like like that up at the front, and I like ovaries, that kind of thing, pushed in. I think that's how it happens. So you have to get put into the scrotum. They haven't dropped yet. One, I don't really fucking know. Okay, hey, you're born with a body. You know, you should be, you know, you're here, aren't you? Steve, Oldmans, Alex, Jessica, Kev, thanks for subs. Thank you very much. Bengal, thanks for sub. What would a Fife Billy Butcher sound like? Ah, fucking Homelander cunt, eh? Akon, thanks for sub. Missed the end of the improv yesterday due to removal of equal viewing experience has caused this subscription. Glad to hear it. I just felt that the Eve model was taken for granted. The equal viewing experience. I just felt. I just looked at it and I thought, someone had a lot of debt with a speedboat that I bought. And Beefy, thanks to sub. Thank you very much. Eve isn't just for Christmas. Matthew says, Fife Homelander? Just clueless. Just clueless. Suppose if you don't know about Homelander, who Homelander is. Really enjoyed that 4th episode. Well, his bits. Honestly, I forward through, I'm talking about the boys, forward through everything else, unless it kind of looks a bit weird or interesting or, you know, something happens. See if it's just like fucking Billy Butcher talking to Huey, I'm just like, fucking her talking to him. Starlight talking to fucking A-Train or whatever his name is. Thingy talking to Thingy. Homelander, back. Like that. I saw reviews of that 4th episode saying what Homelander did terrible and all that, and he's obviously psychopath and all that, and I was like, I'd fucking love to do that. I'm like, I can't be the only one. They absolutely fucking deserved it. No spoilers. And I would be laughing. Just like that. Auntie, thanks for the bits. I'd go fucking further than that. I'll tell you that right now, I'd go fucking further than that. No spoilers, please. What's stopping you? I'm not omnipotent. Oh, believe me. I'll fucking laser this fucking planet in 2 within a week. Is that how it goes? Dum. Hold on. Skip. The outfield, your love. Is that how it goes? Na 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 na. Is that one? Aye, that's what I was thinking. I just no idea who it is. Your love, the outfield. Is that what it look like? Kind of looks a wee bit like Roland Orzabal for. It's fucking. Who came first? I mean, obviously genetically, it's not like he copied Roland Orzabal unless he was actually in the womb and split off the cell-wise embryo. But I mean, The hair that it's like he's like, I look like Roland Orzabal for Tears for Fears. I'm going to copy the earring and the hair and. Kind of. I mean, he's sort of doing up his face, but look. I mean, I suppose it's the 80s. Same sort of hair and earring and. Dead similar. Anyway. Don't you fucking den just playing the whole fucking lot of it. Thankfully, there was nothing to play. There's nothing there. In the first second, there's nothing there. This hasn't been quality. This hasn't been checked. Where's the fucking Q&A? No Q&A. QA. Quality assurance. I would say West End Girls, but I don't think it is. It's no, I'm not going to guess it, because it isn't. Kind of weather. I still blame it on the rain by Milli Vanilli. No. An absolute waste of time. 45 seconds wasted. Sweet Dreams by Air Supply. Never heard it. Ed59, Blot Sani. Guilo thinks the subs. Oh, really? Cantonese W steals Heaven Feathers. I've seen one or two things made for that. Anti-Trockner thinks the bits. Think Smile 2 will be good or shite. Smile 2? What's Smile? What is it like a sequel to the album Smile? Or is it a film? Oh, Smile, that! So I mean, what am I thinking of? What's Brian Wilson, Beach Boys thing? What? Whoa! Album. Because I thought, oh, is he doing a kind of an update and he's just calling it Smile 2? By the way, is he still alive? Is, aye. He's an is, no, I was. That's actually a good name for a game. But you know what Tiz was, the 80s, 70s, 80s Saturday morning programme called Tiz was? I think it's called This Is Saturday. What was that again? No, Tiz was... Today is Saturday, watching Smile. But am I not right in saying that Tiz was is actually a word? A previously existing word? Tiz was not a previously existing word, and then they just sort of went, well, we'll make it Tizzy. Anyway. That'd be a good name for a game. Iswas. Let's have a game of Iswas, not Iswas. Iswas. You got to work out. It's basically working out, try to see, guess if somebody's still alive or dead. You know when you go like that, you go to Wikipedia, and it says Brian Wilson is a is. Or you check some do it and it goes was. You're like ah. I mean, you could say dead or alive, but you know how it is. We're trying to figure out new ways of saying the same thing. We used to call it online Now we call it the cloud. Just new ways of saying the same thing, but just to kind of freshen things up a wee bit. So instead of, let's have a game of Dead or Alive. I don't even know if such a game exists, but just call it Iswas. And so it could be somebody like, if I'll do it right now, Henry Fonda's dead. Charles Bronson's dead. Who's a maybe? Name names. Angela Lansbury. Wait. I think she fucking died recently, but I can't quite remember. I'm going to say was. We're having a game at was. Angela Lansbury. But there it is. 2022. Aye. Elton John's alive, I know that. Clint Eastwood's alive, I know that. Freddie Starr just died, I think. Noddy Holder's alive, I know he is. Michael Caine, he's still tweeting, is he no? Yeah. Is an English retired actor. Well, I don't think you need retired. He could pop up, go like, you know what, I'm going to come out of retirement just for a wee kind of cameo. I know you could say, well, you just said it there, Limmy. You just said come out of retirement. But what's the point in saying that? That's like saying, you could say about other actors, he's an English out of work, in between jobs actor. And yes, it is the same thing before you say it's not the same. It is this, it's exact same. It sounds like a kind of higher pitch. The only way is up by Yaz and the Plastic Population. No. It's not got a trumpet. It sounds more like a horn. Oh, I don't think I know that. Oh, centerfold. Remember to type it the American way. That caught me out in a quiz once. I always got mixed up. See that song? I remember when I was younger. When I was young. Oh, I was watching a Celine Dion documentary last night on Prime called I Am Celine Dion. And I was watching it, but we got about an hour into it. How long is it? About an hour and 3/4 or something. And nobody's there, by the way. That's just how I kind of remember things sometimes. How was it again? What's your thing? And she's got stiff person syndrome. And she's no well, and she's kind of upset about not being able to sing anymore. And she's just kind of showing her old clays and talk about old times. There's a bit of family stuff and talk about family, but there's quite long bits of her kind of struggling or sort of like, being upset, and then another bit and another bit and another bit and another bit. Of her sort of kicking about the house. And I was like, right, I know that's kind of what it's about. But I was like, I mean, it's not getting me depressed. But I was like, I was like, is this, it's not a downer. I'm not like that. But I'm just kind of like, shown some clips of the past. She had 13 brothers and sisters, I think. A big fucking family. And bits and bobs, performing and talking about her voice and singing and things like that. And then it's back to her in the house, and she's just sort of kicking about. I was like, is this going to be it for the next fucking 3/4 of an hour? She's in. Lynn was saying, "Oh, look at that house. Imagine, be alright fucking being stuck there." Though she says she doesn't really leave that much, but she's in Las Vegas. And I was like, I think it's that good. I mean, it's a nice house, but considering the fucking money she's got, it's like in Las Vegas. Who's there? It's not like it's LA and you can get your celebrity fucking pals in or something. And she's not doing her shows anymore because I think she cancelled them because of her illness. But you know what I said? She had a residency there, aye. Tina had the right idea. No, I don't want to just see pictures and fucking videos. I want to see her there. That shite. Is that the one? Is this the one? House in the south of France? No, it's not that one. Where is it? Where is it? Switzerland. Is this going to be another shite one? Yeah, pictures and... It's the same fucking video. Unless this is a kind of mixed one. There's the interview one. Tina Turner house. I mean, I could click in it, but I know that it's not going to give me what I want. I know it, isn't it?
In these videos, we don't reveal...
Right. Oh, this is fucking bollocks. She's shown it in like interviews and... Is it even that? Anyway, what it is, it's like fucking the sea there and fucking hills and it's all peaceful and green and all that. And Celine Dion's in this fucking desert. I mean, I know she's not actually there in a desert with fucking sand on her hands, but like the grass, see the grass in her like front garden, it's fake. You see it's like green, you go, wait a minute, oh, it's got a fucking seam, doesn't it? You know, just there in Las Vegas, sort of kicking about, but I mean, she's got, I don't know. I don't know. Hot Lump thanks the sub. Thank you very much. Hit Combo and Missy thanks the subs. Shadow of the Air Tree, I will at some point. Aye, I'll go on my my double halberds and waltz right through it. Glad you like. What would you do? Actually, you didn't say that you liked it. You just said it made you nostalgic. Fen, Akagumi, Konye, Paddy, Lozasan, Blutsani. Thanks to subs. Oh, by the way, answer the question. Smile 2. I think Smile 2, the film will be alright. I thought the first one, I thought Smile would be quite shite and I actually liked it. Wee bits that I didn't like kind of ending maybe, but I liked the idea of it and it was nice, wee creepy bits, just a sort of camera panning around in the kitchen at night. In a way that... Do you ever watch like a horror film and go, why have they done that? I know exactly what's going to happen. When there's music and then it goes quiet, you know that's when something's going to happen. they should do this, they should do that. There was a few wee moments I was like, oh, that's how I would do it. Do you ever think that? Do you know why I'm saying that? Because I don't want anybody going like that, listening to them like that. That's what I would do, because I know about directing, because I've directed. I mean, everybody. Somebody says, has he had the Nosferatu trailer on yet? And Supernauta says, I thought that's what I was watching now. I thought that's what I'm watching now. And here's the thing, Supernautas. Earlier, when I was talking about that Posy Vibes Only thing, that person who was complaining about somebody with a stream team that said Posy Vibes Only, you said in the chat, and I'd clock, because I see everything, everybody, I see everything. You said, maybe they should maybe make it clear that they mean just like, you know, like Posy Vibes in terms of, you know, no being negative towards other people. You know, like that. You sort of offered an idea that maybe they should have sort of actually clarified, and yet, despite all that, you've come in here with the most negative of vibes. See, when I say Posy Vibes Only, do you know what it means? I don't have to fucking say, if anybody's got any, you know, going through a hard time. I don't want to hear it. It means, please don't say I look like the vampire in Nosferatu. Let's see. Do you know why they had to? Do you know why they put Posy Vibes Only in their stream team? Because of people like you. Heardle, thanks to sub. Thank you very much. Where am I? Nosferatu. Is that how you actually say it? Oh, it's him. Only in theatres, December 25. Fucking there's an advert on the Radio Clyde. It was, what was it? It said that some event was going to be happening, or the closing date to apply for something, you know, just some sort of advert. And it was kind of like that. I think it was a kind of accent like that. An accent like that, I think, kind of like that. I can't remember. Kind of like that. But anyway, it said something like, closing date, May 23. So not only was it month day instead of day month, but it wasn't even like May the 23rd. Never mind the 23rd of May. It wasn't even May the 23rd. It wasn't even May 23rd. Closing date on May 23. And I just felt like pressing a big fucking pause button on everything and going, stop right there. Did the person who wrote this script, did the person who read it out, did the producer of the thing, does any fucking one of them say May 23? By the way, I don't know if that actually is the date of the thing, right? I'm just picking a fucking random date. Did any one of them say May 23? I fucking doubt it. I really do. I really, really do. May 23. When's that happening? June 5. When's that happening? June 5. Nay cunt. speaks like that. It's one of these weird things that you type, you go like that, imagine 25th July. But you don't actually say it like that. You always go like 25th of July. You always put in the of. You don't go 25th July. But for some reason you write that rather than 25th of. It's like you take out the of and then you have to, for when you're typing it, and you have to kind of put it back in when you're reading it out. It seems like saying something like June 5 is something you maybe type in a computer, in a computer sort of fashion, but you don't actually say that. Anyway, I was sitting there raging, fuming. Beneath the headphones, thanks to the bits. Can I get a positive vibes muscle flex to put this place to rights? Beneath the headphones, you're always like that. Going to take a drink. Right, now going to flex the muscles. Right, going to choose the baby blues. What are you fucking doing? You must constantly get the wee warnings for your phone saying, can't use USB right now, the port has liquid in it. Get a fucking rest. You're going to burn the thing off. Friction. Mick, Noodle thanks to subs. Crocodile Rock thanks to sub. Negative Ice Club. Yes, yes. I just realised I've left my bottle of water down there. That's actually a thought. I wonder if anybody actually has broken their phone become, because the charging port, I don't know about you, but my charging port thing is at the bottom. It's at the bottom of the phone. And imagine somebody's holding their phone in a vertical position. And they're having a wank with their right hand, and then they spunk and it shoots into the port. Unlike water, which would evaporate air time, how long does it take for cum to completely evaporate? And it will leave behind sperm or whatever it is. So, are you going to take it to a shop? Looking in, it's all like fucking congealed sort of fucking gel with wee fucking crusty bits of dead sperm or whatever the fuck it is. I got there's something in it. I don't know what it is. It's well, how would you take it? I can't get this to charge anymore. I've tried scraping it out there. Do you know what you might actually try and do? You would probably... What would you do if that happened? What would you do? Your options are hairdryer, try and dry it all up so it's all crusty, like a bed sheet or spunk sock. And then get the wee needle thing that you might use to pop open the like the SIM card bit and scrape it out like that. Alcohol. Do not use a hairdryer. Tenacious Doogie. I managed to weasel out, tenacious, caught you out, tenacious lad, do not use a hairdryer. That's actually happened to you, everything I just said there, caught you out. Curty, Stacey, thanks for subs. Let's watch this trailer. on in theatres. We'll see about that. We'll see about that. One day ago. A Robert Eggers picture. I don't give a fuck. Who are you? Who are you? Sticking your fucking name there. Like it's a pure big deal. Let's see. The Lighthouse. Didn't like it. The Witch. I wasn't pure into The Witch, but I respect it. Anything else? Oh, I didn't mean that. A Robert Eggers picture. From the creator of The Witch. And so they should do that. Lighthouse was amazing, says Painting Goblin. Watch, this is how it works, everybody, when we present our own feelings about something as a fact. Not, wasn't he? Painting Goblin, not, wasn't it? Wasn't he amazing? You know how you were watching it going like, this is amazing? It wasn't. You're wrong. Turns out you're wrong. It was amazing. Did I say that I thought it was shite? Did I say it was shite? I said I didn't like it. I didn't like it. Swagger Jagger's good. Yesterday, me on Ableton, that was your fault, by the way. That was your fault in the chat. I toyed with an idea. I opened up Ableton. I've eaten no sugar or ultra processed food. Ultra, right? And what's the definition of that? For 6 months. Now there are 3 foods. I'm not going to bother reading that if you're all right. Written for the screen. Written for the screen. Written for the screen by. Man travels to the USA for the first time. Improv. Congrats on your imp. By the way, are these getting redeemed? Any mods actually redeeming these? Any mods pressing the button that actually takes the 1,000,000 channel points off them? Good. Man travels to the USA for the first time. Let the story commence. Craig was on a boat in Glasgow. And it was just a wee, he went in a wee, I say boat, it's like, what do you call it, kind of canoe sort of thing. One of the ones, if you go to, down at the Clyde, you might see like 5 people go past like that, and they've got the life jacket sort of thing, and that. No, I'm doing that because I can't. They're like that. That is that's an oar. I'm not doing that. I'm doing that because of the mic's in the way. You know, you see them doing that. Kayak sort of thing. One of the ones you kind of sit on. I would just say kayak. What's the difference between that and a canoe? Ah, thank you very much. Just what it was after. Knelt on the seat, sat on the seat. Right. So with canoes and kayaks, it's more about the type of paddle that you use than the boat itself. A kayak has a double-bladed paddle, whereas a canoe has a single-bladed paddle. Really? Bollocks. You what? Are you trying to tell me that if I sat in that on the left and use a double one, I'm sitting in a canoe? No, right, the way you sit in the boat as well. A kayak has a double-bladed paddle. Right, so you tell me if I sit in that and I pick that up, I'm in a kayak. And if I go, actually, do you know what? And I plunk it down and I pick up that single one, I'm new in a fucking canoe. Same fucking thing. Come on. Don't talk absolute shite. No, well, that's the way he's saying it. Anyway, it turns out sitting in right kind of backrest, the kayak. So is that more like a kayak and that's more like a canoe? See, I would have actually called that a canoe. Right. Right, I see. Kayak, sat down, backrest, supporting upper body. That'll be that then. Right, so a canoe. A canoe is just one of the wee boats and you go like that. A canoe. Then canoes, it wasn't the one that kind of sit on, it was canoes, actual canoes. The canoe in front of him, there's two people in it, one behind another person by themselves. Canoeing up the Clyde, you could do it. And said, right, guys, half an hour left to start, turn around right now then. And he was thinking, back to the fucking grind, man. Back to the grind, back to work, back to people. Fuck all that. And he just kept going. John, Jeff, Charles, Craig. It's Craig. Craig, we're heading back now. No me. And he kept going. Here's what happened. Here's what happened. And it started. It's as simple. They started down, actually, there is a place down here for that. Believe it or not. Run about there. Was it, you've got to go down here? This is where he started. Maybe here. Alright, maybe no. It did say rowing club. I saw it. I saw it with my own eyes. Alright, so I got that wrong. So I made a bad call. Anyway, go across here. That's wrong. Up here. Right. There. This lot right here. I've seen it. I've seen folk. Wait, what? No. There's a place around here that does it. Anyway. Right? Canoeing up there. I've seen them. I've seen it way further down. Right? So they've got the other way down there, right? They're down there. And I've seen them go past here. By the way, that's your Tennant's brewery there, by the way. Tennant's. Pints of Tennant's, cans of Tennant's are brewed here. And see that? That stinks out the whole of the east end of fucking Glasgow. Stinking. You had to see the fucking state of these before they done them up. They were like kind of blackened with that fucking smoke. Because that chimney never used to be that high. I don't think. Anyway. Incidentally, it was on one of these benches that I sat as I contemplated jumping in the Clyde 20 years ago. With the worst hangover I've ever had in my fucking life. But that doesn't matter because that's nothing to do with the improv story. So, the road across here, right? So you see the people you just saw on bikes? Kind of like that, but boats. Right, across here. Don't worry, I'm not going to take you the whole journey. And then out onto the road, right? There's the Clyde, the River Clyde. Down there that. He wasn't to go that far. And he went down there, look. And water got in the canoe because it is kind of open at the top. Went down that way. Down there. And kept on going. If you want to know where that takes you, I'll show you. Keep on going. That's the Clyde. Until this happens. And this is what happened. Kept going down the Clyde. West. Past your Thornwood. Your Scotstoun. Your Clyde Bank, which was bombed by the Nazis. How did that work out for you? Keep going. Kept going. Past a lovely wee place called Bowling. Lovely wee place. Look, I've cycled there quite a few times. Look at that, look. I mean, not very good with the fence, but... And he kept rowing and rowing and rowing and rowing till he came out. Then you get to your still River Clyde until you've got on your north side there Dumbarton, on your south Port Glasgow, then your Greenock and Gourock. On the north there's your Helensburgh. And remember everybody, if you go up here, what's up here, everybody? What's up here? What's hidden up here? That's where all the nuclear bombs are. That's right, the nuclear subs. They're right there. Keeping us safe. Keeping us safe. Safe in the knowledge that if anybody wanted to prevent any nuclear bombs hitting their country because they're sending them there, they would probably want to knock out this whole fucking area and there. It helps me get to sleep. That's why they're in submarines, you see. Put a bomb like that, they fuck out of the water. The water, I don't know if you've ever seen a nuclear bomb air water. See, the water doesn't even wobble by a millimetre. It's a wonder of science. It's like it just doesn't affect the water. Is that so? Absolutely. The water's just peaceful. It's a bit like if you blow up TNT in Minecraft in water with brick around it or whatever you've got. It doesn't affect the thing that's around it, providing it's in water. Anyway, it kept on going. Right, and then down here, past your Weems Bay, your so on and so forth. There's your Largs, and then there's your Millport. Went past Millport and kept going west. There's your Arran, where George Orwell wrote 1984. George Orwell, 1984, Arran. The Scottish island where George Orwell created 1984. Created? Remote Scottish island. It's not that remote. It's not really that remote. Right, anyway, I need to read any more of that. It happened. Down the corridor is Orwell's bedroom. It was here that he completed the manuscript for 1984. Yeah, so that's actually a Scottish creation then. 1984. Kept going. Past that. Past the cock. Mull of Kintyre, is it? Is that what that is? By the way, it's a myth. It's a myth, everybody. That penises on UK telly, if shown after the watershed of 9 PM, if they were shown in a film or whatever, they had to be no more erect than this. How this looked. Did you know that? Mull of Kintyre. Mull of Kintyre test. There it is. The Mull of Kintyre test rule is, according to an urban legend, an unofficial guideline that was used by British Board of Film Classification. Oh, right, it's in films and everything. To decide whether an image of a penis could be shown. According to the myth, the BBFC would not permit the general release of a film or video if it depicted a phallus erect to the point that the angle it made from the vertical was higher than that of the Kintyre Peninsula. The BBFC has denied that any such test existed and maintained it to be a humorous rumour. Anyway, kept on going. Went past there. Was about to stop here. Looked at Google Maps because he still had the reception and saw Londonderry and went, you know what? I'm not going to get involved. Double backed. and just kept on going. He was knackered. He thought, I need to stop. And he saw the sign. He went, you know what? This is perhaps outside my scope of expertise, and I think I'm going to take a pass. And kept on going. And so people saw him and went, oh, you don't want to get involved? No, you're happy to cause it, but you don't want to get involved and try to sort it out. He went, aye, that's right. And he just kept on going. He went, I just want to leave it all behind. I want to leave the thinking world behind. Thinking and people, I want to leave it behind. It's all too complicated. And so he kept on going. West. The sun was setting ahead of him. He thought, that's the way I'm going. Let's go. Zoom in even more. Hell, a lot of water. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. What do you mean? What do you mean? Oh. Zoom in. Zoom in. Even as far as you can go. Land. Land! Land! Cutthroat fucking island. Oh, for fuck's sake, just his fucking luck. Just his fucking luck. He got on that. Somebody was lad ran towards him with a fucking knife out to cut his throat. He got back in his fucking canoe. Kept going. Mark's Island there. Went on there. The guy went like that. Is your name Mark? Went, no, Craig, right, fuck off. Kept going. He went past Shankar Labrador Sea Island. He went, oh, we got Labradors here. No, completely different thing. You think they're wee dogs? Completely different, mate. Well, what is it? It's not my job to tell you that. Kept going. This way, this way, this way, this way, this way. And went, you know what? I'm going to get off and walk now. No, he went up this. Right? That way. Notice how none of this is on the fucking map, really. Kept going this way. No terrain. Aye. Look at this, look. It's not even mapped. Kept going. It's a bit down here. There's nothing here. Look down. Up. Kept going. This was harder than the fucking rowing. Kept going. Looked up there. Kept going. Managed to get a drink. That's the most important thing. Surrounded by all that water for so long and not being able to have a single drink yet. Typical. Another sick joke. Another sick joke by you know who, and that's why I'm a Satanist. If someone offends thee in your lair, give them one warning. If they do it again, destroy them! That's according to the rules by the great Anton LaVey. Lavey. I love him, I like it, because he's full of shite. That's the da. That was the da popping his head in. Is that I can't go on? There's nothing here. Look at that. Not mapped. Where are we? I can zoom out, but I'm not going to do it. Not mapped. Kept going west. Not a single bit of civilization. Nothing. Nothing. Fuck me. Kept going. I'm lost. He's lost. Look at this. Is there nothing? From east to fucking west, there's an absolute... It must be freezing here. And he went, you know what? You know what? To go this far west, I must be all the way up in... No, I'm going to go south. Oh, no. Please. People. He started to go like that. I want people. I did this to get away from people. I'd do anything to meet another human being. Please. I just want somebody to speak to. Fuck me, man. Oh! And he went, oh, there. There's that Labrador thing again he saw. Birchbrook. Labrador Christian Youth Camp. He went, right, oh, what? He went there. He went, actually, you know what? No, you're alright. He kept going this way. Happy Valley Baptist Church. He went there to here, and he went up here, and he got to here. Right, here we go. Here we go. I think I'm all right here. Nobody there. Nobody there. I'll head up there. Which took him along to Happy Valley Baptist Church. Go and see them. And see what? Oh fuck! Oh shit, where is it? No! I've lost it. Probably Canada. Canada. Aye, right. Wait. Is that it? That's not it. Was it Canada? Oh shit. Labrador. That there. Oh, thank God. Where the fuck is this? Oh my God, look. Look how fucking wide Canada is. Jesus fucking Christ. And all the way up there. Fucking hell. Anyway. Reviews. always warm and so he got in, always warm and friendly. He checked out, there was a connection. Always warm and friendly, good old hymns and Bible teaching. Okay. What a great church, serving the Lord in the Happy Valley, Goose Bay area, group of super friendly folks, with a heart for the Lord. He went there and he said, "You've saved my life. I'm an atheist." Never believed in God. Till now. They went like that. You know what happened? This is what happened. Travels to USA. The story's not finished yet. He said, "Ma'am, I am tonight. You saved my life." And they said, "We've got a secret to tell you." And he went like that. No occult thing. It's no weird thing. It's no, please don't. I cannot, after the journey that I've had, I cannot be fucked with anything bad. And they said it's something very, very good. The Lord has gifted us with knowledge. Jeremiah here, got a vision. Lots of wee lines and squiggles and things like that. And he put it into electronics because he has a wee electronics set. Fucking Wayne's 5 years old. What is it? Look, switched it on, opened up a fucking portal. This, we step through the portal. And do you know what it takes you? Where? To other Happy Valley, other places that just happen to be called Happy Valley Baptist Church. So he stepped in. And the one that he came out at was down here in Alabama. He came out in this one here. Right? He came out there. Right? That's it there? I don't know. Could be another one. Could be a fucking million of them. No, I think it's there actually. Came out and went, right, I'm away. Fuck that. Thanks God. Bye for now. And he ran. He ran. So if you just picture in your mind kind of 80s. Imagine him running, you know, like a kind of a whole 3 minutes of the fucking song. Until he got to sheer dimensions. On the map. And decided, no, you know what? Fuck that. Shared dimensions, ask for Taylor. Hi. He went like that. Taylor! X on the door. Looked in there. Taylor! Taylor, mate, you there? He went, oh, there's a motor. And he went up. No cunt there. And he went in there. He went, I think this is abandoned. I think that X means tear this fucking house down. He crawled it. He went and the door was open. He went in. And do you know what he saw? There was a guy just in a room doing a shite. The end. And that's a true story. Do you want to know how I know? Because here's an extra wee detail that the police, only the police know about. Right? So this proves that I know that it happened. Because this was never released to the press. See the guy who was doing a shite? It wasn't in a toilet. It was in the middle of the living room. And the floorboards, carpet had been ripped up. Extra wee detail. He was doing a shite with his arsehole pressed straight against the wee gap between the floorboards so that the shite squeezed through like a kind of Play-Doh, you know, the hair thing. Play-Doh sort of hair and you can sort of cut it. It was like that. Kind of plasticine sort of thing. Lasagna, aye. It looked like a kind of cheese slice. Vimto, thanks a sub. In accordance with the Scottish land, where person caused the right to wear on what praises it. Oh, really? David and Super Hyper, thanks for subs and bits. You done Nuke Map before? I don't know what that is. Sorry. Super Hyper, I feel bad because that's 200 bits you just spent there, but you done Nuke Map before? I don't know. I can't help you there. I just have no idea what that means. Rabbi, thanks for sub. Thank you very much. It's good to know being the Clyde. Hand and Highlander, Jace, Smith, truly, thanks for subs. Shout out to my dad's right, yeah. Curty, thanks for sub. Stacey, 1-on-1. You crazy. You dead.
What you doing?
Everybody, this is the ending to the film The Warriors. Spoilers are coming. If you've not seen The Warriors, this is about to be spoiled. 3, 2, 1. I would have said that. They bopped her way back to Coney Island. Big Belly Boy thinks to sub. Wee David thinks to sub. Aye, fuck off to Canada. Just careful. I would take a wee bit. Actually, Canada would be better to arrive in America. Maybe you might get sniped for the Statue of Liberty or something like that if you just try and go in. Cooch thinks to sub. What's a fun thing to do in Glasgow on a sunny day? You simply start in Kelvin Grove Park and you walk the Kelvin walkway for there to Botanic Gardens. Simple as that. Simple as that. Thanks for streaming. You're very fucking welcome. It's as simple as that. It's Pissenden. Well, it doesn't matter if it's Pissenden. It said on a sunny day, so I'm not talking about the Pissenden days. There, here we go. Create 4 groups of 4. Personal, port, major, outlet, private, demand, pop-up, market, audience, want, captain, jack, general, appetite, socket. That. Now you could say kind of like shops, market, pop-up, general, store, outlet. And you'd be wrong. Right? Now, have a think. Have a wee think. I mean, what is that? What is the something called an outlet store? Right? Just relax. Right? Now, appetite, want, demand. Now, you could go like that. Or it's like a kind of, a want or desire or need for something. There's a market for something. But then again, you've also got an audience for something. Right, right, captain, major, private, in general. Right, I see that's an easy. Army ranks. It's an easy one to begin with. Right. Personal. No, I forget. Right. Want, demand, so I'm thinking of like kind of shops, we sort of shop things, pop-up kind of shop type of thing, at a market, at an outlet, or whatever. But then the rest of it all falls to pieces. That pop-up something. Socket, jack, port, and outlet. Place to plug something in, right? And I'm going to get a wee shuffle for the hell of it. Appetite, attack, want, market, audience, demand, pop-up. They're starting to look. Want, appetite, demand, that audience, attack, pop-up, personal, appetite, demand, want. There's an audience, there's a market for it. It just seems like they're too similar. Personal. It could be something attack, something personal, something audience, or it could be pop-up. It's not like a kind of shop sort of thing. That can be because you've got that and that. And then what? What did I do before? There's like 5 words that are sort of connected. Like if you're selling something or something like that, there's an audience for it. There's a demand for it. There's a want. A market for it. Appetite for it. Appetite, audience, demand, market. Market. Then you got pop-up, market. Want, personal. What's that, personal? Consumer desire. Collectively. Appetite, audience, demand, market. Right, but what's that there, though? Attack, want, pop-up, personal. I mean, I can just do it, and I can just click on it, but I just want to know, just want to try and figure out what it is before I just do it. Attack, want. It could be one of the ones that's like, you know, like personal Jesus and something Jesus and this Jesus and that Jesus bit, isn't it? Want. Pop up. They don't seem like they're connected to each other, if you know what I mean. Like pop up is to do with personal. Right, anyway. I mean, obviously they're fucking connections, but I see. Something add. Personal ad. A personal ad. Like dating things, like newspapers and the fucking all days. It is an ad, isn't it? I mean, it's not AD. Attack ad. Attack. I feel like I'm going to start smelling like burning rubber and toast burning. Pop-up ad. What's a pop-up ad again? Oh, wait, we can be pop-up thing. Want ad. What the fuck is that? Attack ad is a political thing. Attack ad? What is that? Want ad. An attack ad is an American political thing where you say the other guy's shit. Attack ad? What's some sort of ad hominem or whatever the fuck it is? Advertisement, advertise, I endorse this. Attack ad. Attack ad. What is this? An attack ad is an advertisement designed to wage a person. I have never fucking seen that before. I mean, I know of the practice, but I've not seen it called that. Personal pop-up. Want ad. Want ads. Not even Wikipedia knows what it is. Want ad. Want ad. Informal, North American. A classified advertisement. Advertisement. I don't know how to say that. In a newspaper or magazine. A small ad. Or a classified fucking aye.
Want ad.
Want ad.
Advertisement.
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 Okay, advertisement for me, thank you.
Advertisement.
Everybody, this stream's on its last legs. Who would want to watch this shite? Steve, Quiet Dog thinks the subs in £3. Fancy going for a pint? I fucking do. I always fancy going for a pint, but I'm not going to. Big Belly Boy thanks the sub. care how I look. I don't care how I look. Advice on how I I'm alright. In question is, are you alright? Everybody, let me get a wee glance of something. Shave it off says super connection. Let me get a wee 24-hour time out here. I'm a planet crafter. If I look a wee bit tired today, more tired than usual, it's because I've been fucking getting back into this. I'm not gonna play it. It's not a very watchable sort of thing. Look, it's kind of watchable. I did stream it before. Look, everybody. What? Look, I've got. Remember, this is just one big rock. There's my nuclear fucking power. There's a super one there. Well, for any time I want. You know what? I'm gonna have a drink right now. Get a speed of this here. Got one down here if I want it. It's probably got about 8 bottles in it. Get that, look. There we are. Hydrate IRL. Good idea. Got that there. Got a wee thing to boost it and everything. Basically all I'm trying to do is get this number up. See this, see that number there? And that number for the amount of pressure, heat and oxygen. And it's about like unlocking these things, and then when you unlock these things at certain milestones, it can help boost the other things, etc, etc, so on and so forth. And I've just been enjoying just sort of playing that in my own time. I go into Dead by Daylight and I'm like, as I said the other day, I'm not getting much fun out the normal playing, no much fun out of trolling, no much fun out of being a killer, being shite at killer, being good at killer, getting out of survivor, trolling a survivor. I go like, oh, wait a minute, I'm going to play a relaxing game for me at my own fucking pace. I'm just going to go like, I'm going to go on a wee mission just to go to that other side, that other bit of the planet, and just collect some things and come back. You know, sort of like the way you might potter about in your garden type of thing. As one might potter about in one's garden. Kale Cooper and George, thanks to subs. Thank you very much for getting my books. Kale Cooper, thanks to subs, sending only good vibes from Seattle. Good vibes. I could be interpreted the wrong way. That could look as if that's all I want, that's all that I put up with here, and if anybody says, having a bit of a shite day, they're going to get banned. Chris, thanks for the press eject, thanks for subs and bits. That's a joke, by the way, just a wee joke in case you weren't in earlier. Something I was talking about earlier. Don't worry about it. Cardiac, thanks for sub. Enjoying the lovely weather, eh? Star Trek Resurgence game is £20 on Steam, out last month. It's like playing a Telltale version of a Next Generation episode. Can piss off your whole crew. Sounds interesting. Might not be. Mister, thanks for sub. Thank you very much. I've actually got a game called The Invincible. I don't know if I want to get right into a game right now. The Invincible is a kind of space on a planet sort of thing game, but I think it's a kind of linear, more sort of linear storytelling sort of game. Slight walking sim, like, maybe. Like, as long as you don't expect too much actual, like, crafting and survival and that type of thing, it's, you know, it could be alright. But the thing is, I'm streaming today, I'm streaming tomorrow, Thursday, and then I'm off on Friday, and I'm on holiday for about 10 days. So I won't be back until, like, no, that Monday, but maybe the Monday after the Tuesday. So I'll be off for about a week and a bit. So I don't know if I want to get in. I don't want to start. It's good. Don't know if I want to start a game that I just go, right, I've played that much at the day, it's not finished yet, I feel that compelled to do it tomorrow, and then I end up sort of playing it tomorrow on the last day before my holiday, and I don't even get it completed then. I go, well, that's quite good, I suppose. Look forward to playing it when I come back. Do you know what I mean? I'd rather just sort of fuck about. Do you know what I mean? I'd rather just sort of fanny about a wee bit. I was not enough. Sekiro, I just saw fucking Sekiro there. Anything on Xbox? Sekiro's joyless to me. Joyless. Oh, I've got a couple of games. I've got some games here. Do you know what I've actually got? I've got some games that I'm pretty sure I'm actually going to fucking bin. So I don't mind playing them because I'm like, I think I'm just going to bin it after an hour. For example, Return to Monkey Island. I'll get that on right now. I think that's a kind of new one. It's not like a remake. It's not, you know, how you had these remasters come out. I've got a feeling I'll go like a fucking click through every fucking... Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to play it. And I'm going to tell you what I like or don't like about it. Right? Alright. Purely as a streaming game. Maybe it'd be different. I'm just sitting there with all the time in the world. Put that there. Oh, voice up max, please. That's no the... I suppose it doesn't matter. Writer's Cut, more bladder, worse pacing. Fuck that. Right, here we go. Beru and Bugmeal, thanks for subs. Thank you very much. I'll get myself something nice there. Johnny Mister, thanks for subs. Play Midnight Resistance. You can't. I remember playing Midnight Resistance or trying to play it on MAME or something. But Midnight Resistance required a joystick that rotates. If I remember correctly. There's no way to emulate it with MAME. I thought I should be able to move about with keys. In fact, use what do you call it? Use that. Like move with that, but use that as the what angle I'm pointing at. But it didn't work. I see this controller. It fucking works. It isn't. Oh, that's kind of starting to wobble now. That's starting to come off. Cheap-ish, I think. What is it? People keep saying Mad Cats. I mean, I don't even know what the fuck that is. Just some nondescript thing for Amazon. Because a lot of these places, they make brilliant controllers, expensive ones. They make them on the side cheap for these other companies. You know, like toothpaste companies. You know, like you get like Colgate saying we don't make toothpaste for anyone else, and it gets you thinking, what some companies do? Is that like a wee dig at these other toothpaste companies that do? By the way, we don't make toothpaste for anybody else. Don't know anybody that do that. Yep. So I'm assuming that's like, if that's Colgate saying that, so let's say, what else is there? McLean's? Who else is there? Who else does toothpaste? Not the fancy ones, just kind of normal. Oral-B, right. Maybe Oral-B go, there's your Oral-B, right? And they can only sell so much of that, and they've got fucking vats of the stuff. Arm & Hammer, aye, maybe they go like that. Here, Sainsbury's, or M&S, or fucking Aldi, Lidl. We can give you our toothpaste. You can sell it on the cheap, but just don't say that it's actually fucking ours. And the reason why I brought that up was because... Aye, controller. You know, like Xbox Pro controller, 140 fucking quid. I bet whatever company makes them also goes like that, you know what? Turn a bit of them out on the side as well. Frogs always says, controller made out of Colgate whitening toothpaste. Nice one. You're welcome. By the way, somebody mentioned to me on Twitter that you can give VIPs, like there's some new thing, you can give VIPs that only last for a certain amount of time. Hold on, let me just check it. VIP. Can I do like 1 hour? No, it's just VIP and that's it. I don't know if that's... Give me a second, I just want to check this out. I like the idea of giving out VIPs that last for like 10 minutes. Fucking shut up. I just saw somebody on Twitter in the For You tab say something about tweeting a video of that actor guy, what was he in? June 2. He's got the kind of permanently smiley face, like fucking Pennywise. Kind of reminds me of him that played Pennywise. Austin, he was in what's his fucking name? Austin Butler, aye. And this person who tweeted it said something at the start. I don't know if it was a criticism or I don't know if it's some new young way of saying, oh my god, keep him away from me, he's so gorgeous, or something. I don't know. But it was like, I'll tell you what it is. They said this, he needs to be locked up. And it's him sitting down getting interviewed by some woman, right? And I don't know what is said. Was the person who I just saw tweeting there saying he needs to get locked up? The way he spoke, that was dodgy, the thing he said. I don't think it is. I read it and I thought, This is some new young person's way of saying he needs to get locked up. Lock him up. Because I want to be able to keep my hands off him. Because he's so cute and adorable or irresistible. Something like that. That's the way I read it. Because I've got this kind of prejudice where the second that if I just see something I don't understand, I go, this is some young person's part, and I hate it. So if I went on to, let's say I go to the For You tab and it's somebody that I don't know has tweeted a picture of some celeb, and they've put in the comment, in the tweet, imagine just the word place, right? That's a random word. It's actually a word that I use a lot for Wordle. I just type place. Don't know why, because it's not very popular sort of thing, right? PL. Do you like the music? But let's just say for talking's sake, somebody tweeted a picture of some celeb, kind of good looking, and they just type some. This is sort of thing. This is what it looks like to me. As somebody who turns 50 this year, this is how it looks to me. Sometimes you get these art forms that try to show you. And you've ever seen The Father, where Anthony Hopkins. It's about like dementia. Is it called The Father? I definitely recommend it. It's it just starts off all normal. Him in his house with, I can't remember who the daughter is. And things get a bit fucking confusing. Like there's his daughter, and then his daughter looks different, for example. And you're like, what? He's confused, I'm confused. Or he goes into some fucking other room, the room's different. Or, it's confusing. And it's basically like an interpretation of dementia. Because you're like, it's good because it's fucking confusing. And it's not confusing in one of these ways. It's like, I don't know what the fuck's going on. I might just switch this off. I mean confusing as in, you're following it. Confusing. Deliberately confusing. But knowing that kind of opaque, what the fuck is going on? I don't know. At the end of the film, I'm going to have to look this up and see what the fuck that meant. Because I don't, what's going on, if you know what I mean. To try and kind of an interpretation of what that is. Well, and you get different films that try and show this is what this felt like in some condition or some event that happened or through somebody's eyes, but no literally, but kind of maybe symbolically, metaphorically, or using some sort of analogy or some sort of thing like that. Here's my one for what it's like for me as somebody who turns 50 this year. It's like going onto Twitter and going to the For You tab, and somebody has tweeted a picture of some celeb who's like good looking, something like that, and they've put the word place. They've just typed the word place, for example. Nobody has done that. I'm just, making that up. Place. And I'm like looking at it going, what? And everybody's replying going, ha 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 ha. Yeah. Yeah. I'm like, I fucking hate yous. That's so place. Oh my god. I can fucking imagine that. You know how like part evolves over time. It starts off as a phrase. It can even be something as simple as this. That's a case of the pot calling the kettle black. And then it changed to pot, kettle, black. Pot, kettle, anyone? It just gets short into what? People just go like, pot, kettle. Like, without knowing the original thing, you're like, what? Pot kettle? Pot kettle? What? So, you know, something starts off as that, then it gets shortened to that, and then it gets shortened to just a fucking word. And because that word is similar to another word, use the other word.
That's one for the blooper reel.
Oh, I saw the VIP thing. So, so I'll just go into that. Something went wrong, try reloading. No, you fucking reload. Oh, remind me to talk about the council and the bins and how you have to wash your recycle stuff. There it is there. Right. Psst, did you know there's a new feature that slipped into the preview program in the last update? What is the preview program? Now you can have mix it up automatically. What the fuck is mix it up? Oh, this is something. Oh, what? Oh, no, that's a bot. That's a fucking streaming bot. Oh, fuck off. I thought it was a built-in thing. Piss off. Cartoons. Hohen, thanks to sub. Glad you like the wake up meme. Thank you very much. Cartoons, thanks. Captain Amazing, thanks to sub. Vant, thanks to the bits. Load the game. No. So the council are now, they've now brought out a grey bin. So you got here anyway, the green bin here anyway. We don't have a black bin. That I've seen in lots of other places for general waste. Green bin here is general waste. Brown bin is like organic stuff, grass and that kind of thing. Now you've got to pay for the grass to get picked up. Other stuff you could put in food or some shit like that, right? Purple for the bottles. Blue was for all recycling stuff. Now, the blue bin is just for paper and cardboard. And now they brought out a grey bin, which is for plastic and cans. And some additional things that they did the day before, like stuff with film on it. You know, that kind of, you know, like you heat up, you know, kind of fucking ready-made stuff, that kind of thing. But they've said, and that gets picked up once a fucking month. The blue bin once a month, the grey bin once a month. And do you know what it says? And the green bin, the general waste, once every 3 weeks. The purple bin, the glass one, is once every month. The reason why I'm bringing it up is, you know what it says about the grey bin? If you've got, you know, the kind of food containers, that kind of thing, they say make sure they're washed. Make sure they're washed. They've got to be clean, rinsed out, washed, and everything. And obviously I get if you've got a bottle that's 3/4 full of fucking some drink that you actually didn't want. Something like that, right? And you're like, fuck it, just chuck it in. But you're like, right, you're alright with taking, like, say, a food container thing, plastic, but that's got to be washed. Wifo says yes, and wife, what is it? Wifo, you can hear that I'm still talking. You can hear that I'm still speaking. Just calm down. I've not finished it yet. I've not finished it yet. And I thought to myself, right, I can get why that is, you know, like if you've got like tons of this plastic stuff and the rest, and it's fucking a sludge of fucking food in it, I get it, right? But the wee thing they said in this wee kind of leaflet thing they sent out was, if we find any of this in it, or that in your bin, or this in your bin, or something like that, it will be tagged by the council. I don't know what that means. And it will not be picked up until the next time. In other words, there is a possibility that, let's say, you have one can in the paper bin. Imagine you fucked it up. They'll look at that and go, nah, and leave it there. And I get the thinking behind it. I can understand why. But then you've got to wait one whole fucking month with shite piling up until you make amends and get it right. What are you going to do during that time? I'll tell you what you're going to do. You're going to put whatever rubbish you've got that they've no fucking taken, you're going to put it in poly bags, and you're going to dump it in a general fucking waste bin out there. You're just going to walk about and go like, dump that one in that one, dump that one in the park bin, dump that one in that street bin, dump that one in there, dump that one in there. There you go. You can take that polystyrene. There's that bit of fucking thing you didn't pick up. There you can take that. Whole place a fucking mess. But no, the main thing I want to say is, are you meaning to tell me that, I mean, who, I know I've not got the time, and I've got all the time in the fucking world. Who the fuck has got the time and the energy to go like that? Right, I'm going to go and put this in the bin. I'm just, what you doing? I'm cleaning the rubbish. I'm washing the fucking rubbish. I mean, I know it's kind of easy to put it under there, but if you think about the practical fucking side of it, we sort of like chuck the recycling stuff sort of down the side of this thing, right? We've not got this whole bin for recycling. What are you going to do? Like, take like a food container and then like wash it and rinse it out and it's all wet, and then you put it in this fucking bag and it's all wet with the water. You might then, you got to fucking dry it. Leave this food package, you got to get like kitchen fucking roll or towels and, you know, like do that, and takes 2 seconds, but it doesn't take 2 seconds, it takes about 30 seconds, and then another 30 seconds, and another 30 fucking seconds. I've got all the time in the world. What about some cunt who hasn't got the fucking time for that? You got to wash your fucking rubbish. You got to wash it and rinse it. And if you don't, if you go, I've not got the fucking time of day, and you stick a fucking something in, it's got a wee bit of kind of curry sauce in the fucking container, they take a look and they go like, nah. And it fucking sits there for a month. You fucking wash it. Take the bastard in council tax and fucking pay some cunt way that money. They fucking wash it. Take the tax and fucking spend it. Tax is fucking more. But I'm not fucking, I don't know what time. Rinse that out. I don't know if that's clean enough. It's got a wee bit of that fucking tomato sauce in it like that. Oh shit. It's just that you don't need to do it how much. It's just that they might leave it. They might leave the bin for a whole month. Do you know what? I bet they don't actually do anything if they find some of that in it. It's just a wee kind of warning shot. It's just something to send the frighteners up you a wee bit. Maybe. We got reform voters in here. That's a 24-hour timer, even to bring it up. DSB, Ali Martin, Swanton thinks of subs. No, I think that would just mean it's a bit of a joke, but I just don't fucking want that. That's what happens when I take out the no politics thing and change it to kind of like no heavy topics. I mean, it's not so much any political things. It's just when it all gets fucking heavy and serious, people start arguing. I might bring it back in. I might bring in 10 rules. I might do what I used to do with the Rust server, which is start off with, there's no rules. Except that one, of course, and that one. And that one, make it nice round 3. Turns to 5 rules, 10 rules as you start to realise what happens when people don't have these fucking rules. They go like, yes, man. Spider, thanks to sub. Maybe they don't do anything. Maybe it's just to go like that. Look, the thing is, we get to the... If we're going to spend your council tax on giving this to some recycle company, because we're not doing it, we're giving it to some company to do it. If they get this stuff and they see it's all fucking market and covered in shite, they themselves don't take it and we actually have to foot the bill. So we're just asking yous, see if you just get a bit of clean. If you can, it would be a big help. It actually works out, better for everybody. I can understand if it's that, but it's... Listen, does it matter? I'll just tell you this though. See that Clyde, that River Clyde? See if the council keep this up with we're not picking up for a month, that every 3 weeks, that Clyde will be floating. You'll be able to walk across the Clyde with the amount of fucking bin liners, bags full of rubbish floating down it. You'll be able to walk across it. It'll be like Frogger. Plippity has said Clyde, C-L-I-D-E. Plippity, was that your attempt at phonetically trying to type me saying Clyde instead of Clyde? I just want to know why you did I there. Nobody's getting timed out or anything like that. I just want to know. Is this another trend situation? I'm illiterate. Right, here we go. Frumi, thanks for sub. Doing a road trip in the US for my 30th. What was your favourite place to visit over there? A number of places, but you know what? Quite liked Vegas. Vegas. I heard quite a few people in the casinos go like that. Yeah, baby! And I always thought it was casino. Casino. Roulette.
That's one for the blooper reel.
But it was blackjack. And more than one occasion, I heard a pure, yeah, baby! And I turned around and it was blackjack. You really want to open a casino, that's what you want to do. Open a casino. Open a casino, and then people can go like that, that's terrible, this is ruining people's lives. And they can go like that, people are free to choose. Free to choose what they want. I know, but this has ruined people's lives. Tell me, do you think all drugs should be made illegal? And then nobody should get to choose that because it could sort of damage them? No, I think drugs should... Right, same thinking. Same thinking. Would you like to ban alcohol as well? That ruins lives. Would you like to ban that? Would you like to tell somebody that they can't drink if they want? Is that what you want? Do you want them walking around with that thing around their neck, like in what was it? Like Total Recall? The Total Recall, the Running Man. Is that what you want? If they want to come in with 30 grand a day into my casino and leave with nothing and jump out the 20th, the window in the 20th flare, that's their choice. Right? That's their life, not yours. Roger, thanks for sub. Thank you very much. I decided we win or lose. Not you, me. Oh, fucking love that. Every time I say that, I think about me on in Overwatch on, what's the name? I shouted trash. It was Watch Point Gibraltar on attack. Just gone under the first bridge. Oh, brilliant days. Brilliant people. It's sent to people in voice chat. You ain't getting no heals, man. Oh, I love that. The triple troll, as I called it. The triple troll. I pioneered something called the triple troll. Nobody else did. It was just me, actually. I'll remind you what the triple troll is before I play this thing. Back then, I don't know if you know Overwatch that well, right? But back then, you could pick any type of character you wanted. See now, if you pick this kind of roll queue sort of thing, like 2 people in a team of 5 now. It used to be a team of 6, but it used to be. Well, now there needs to be 2 healers. There needs to be 2 damage or high damage sort of killers, and there needs to be 1 tank. Like you're locked into that role. That's it. Unless you do open queue, right? But the main thing is like everybody's got to pick it. Back then though, it was anybody could go anything. Everybody could go a fucking healer. Nobody could go a healer. It's up to anybody to pick. So you're basically hoping you pop in, you go, oh, I feel like going Reaper today, going about your shotguns. But you see nobody's gone fucking, nobody's gone a healer. And you're like, fuck this, man. You get people in the chat. Can someone go healer? Someone pick healer, please. Someone might send a voice chat. Can someone go healer? Nobody could be fucked going healer. Because it's maybe a wee bit boring. You want to be in amongst the fucking action and shooting people and stuff like that. You don't want to go about, oh, I'll heal them, I'll heal them, I'll heal them, I'll heal them, and everybody's just like, and you fucking lose anyway. You lose anyway. You're like, I was fucking going about healing everybody. Like, I mean, just like, I'm just going to keep losing games unless I'm the one that's fucking in charge of who's fucking shooting who and where and when. So people don't like going to healer. So what you would do, and I saw this quite a few times, you would be on a team of 6 back then, right? And somebody would go a healer. And then a wee bit later on in the game, they would change from healer to just another type of character. So there's no fucking healing going on. And you get people in the chat going, could someone go healer? Could someone go healer? But nobody would go healer. It would just be everybody going, somebody needs to go healer. We're losing here. We keep getting killed. But nobody would fucking do it. And so I remembered that, and I used that to my advantage in terms of for my trolling purposes. So what I do is this. People were more inclined to go a healer at the start when they saw, right, we've no left spawn yet. Who's going to go healer? No, fuck, I suppose I better. But once they've got into their gone Reaper or Tracer or whatever, it's hard for them to then go, oh, there's no healers now. The person that was the healer switch to something else. I better go healer. They can't do it. They can't bear it. They built up their wee ultimate and all the rest of it. So here was my triple troll. My triple troll was this. First, I would go Mercy, a healer, right? Before we've left spawn. So I'd see everybody pick another type of character, right? Just before we left, I would change away from Mercy, the healer, into May, who does ice walls that are meant to like block you for getting shot for the other team. I would change to her, and then when the spawn door opens, I would ice wall it so we can't get out. That's your second throw. So we've went right into the second throw already. You might blink and you'll miss the first one. Now that I've switched to May, who is not a healer, nae cunt. There's nae healers now. Anybody else could change back to a healer. Anybody could change to a healer if they wanted, I mean. But nobody will. Nobody will. So there's nae healers on our team now. Other teams got 2 fucking healers. We've got nae healers. Because they saw me go on a healer and went, right, I don't need to go a healer then, fuck it, we've got somebody that's good. I'm not going to healer now. I was just trolling. Now I'm May, and I'm ice walling the fucking spawn so nobody can get out. For like 10 seconds at a time. And it annoys them. And then I would keep doing that. Anytime somebody got killed and went back to spawn, I would ice wall the spawn so they couldn't get out. Once that's happened for quite a bit and I'm a bit bored of that, I then switched to Symmetra. And Symmetra would have her ultimate was a teleporter. I know I've spoke about this before. Fucking brilliant. Her ultimate was a teleporter. No, like the recent game, the present day version where you could do a teleport at any point, but it's only kind of within eye line. It's for here to just up there, and it's only a certain distance. It only lasts so long and shit like that, right? What happened was you could put a teleporter anywhere, and basically what happened was anybody who spawns, there's a teleporter in spawn. You go through it, you come out wherever the other teleporter is. It could be at the other end of the fucking map. It could be anywhere. And I don't know how, and that lasted until it was destroyed. And so that's what I would do. I would do that. I would put a teleporter in, but I'd put a teleporter at the edge of a cliff. Put it at the edge of a map, so the team respawns. They see, oh, they're like, alright, got to go all the way back to the fucking payload. Oh wait, there's a teleporter in spawn, good. And they'd charge through it. Sometimes you would get a fucking Reinhardt charging through the teleport and they could be fucking charging right off the cliff. And I would be sitting... Symmetra's got a wee emote where she can sit on a wee seat that she's made. She does a kind of like a laser kind of light seat. And I just sit there like that, right next to the teleport as they go flying off. And there's an emote she does... No, a voice line. Hello. So I just put like, hello. Hello. So I'd say that as they go flying off the cliff. Then you get people in the chat saying, Symmetra's trolling, don't go through the teleporter, Symmetra's trolling. So that would be that fucked. And some people would just, I came up with a better one. So that'd be a third part of the triple troll. I came up with a better idea. The better one was, and I don't know if you know how Overwatch works, right? But there's one type of game mode called Escort, where you've basically stand next to this vehicle, and while you're standing next to it, the vehicle moves along a predetermined track to however far, like right to the very end, and then the other team has a go at doing it, and basically you're trying to get the vehicle further on your shot than the other team does on their shot, right? And there's like wee checkpoints, there's like 2 checkpoints, you get it to one like wee milestone bit. So see when you get it to there, see if anybody who dies, they now respawn at this bit that's closer to that kind of that kind of checkpoint. And then there's a second one. Once you've passed that, there's a new spawn point kind of further away in the map that's next to that checkpoint, next to the closer to the vehicle. And there's this third and final one you have to try and get to. So what I would do is see when we're at that kind of final checkpoint bit. So we're spawning like near the end of the course. That's when I do the teleporter. And I do the teleporter in about the last minute of the game. So we've almost taken the vehicle to the end. We've almost won. But, you know, like, a few of us just got killed, right? And we need to get back to the point. We need to get back to the vehicle as quickly as possible to try and move it. We've not got long. That's when I'd put the teleporter down. But I wouldn't put the teleporter down at the edge of a cliff. You know why? Because here's what happens. They would respawn. They would wait about a minute to go. They would go through the portal, the teleporter. They'd come flying off the fucking cliff. See in about 10 seconds. They respawn. And then they go, right, I'm not going to go through the teleporter now. And they simply run for another 15 seconds. And they get to the payload. And that's it. My better idea was, see, because we're almost at the end of the map, at the new spawn point, like miles away from our initial spawn point right at the beginning, I would wait until we're right up that sort of bit, right? And then see the teleporter, I would place it all the way back at the beginning of the map, in a room facing a corner. So, and I date and run about the last minute of the game. So it's the last minute of the game. It's everything to play for. Hurry up, we need to get to the fucking payload. People are dying. And then they see the fucking teleporter. And they run through it. Quick. We've only got less than a minute to do this. And they'd come out and they'd be like that. And I'd be sitting there as Symmetra. They'd be like that. You see them like that. They don't know where they are. And they look at me and I go like, hello. And they're like looking at the walls. They don't know where the fuck they are. They're disorientated. They're not flying off a cliff. They can't just respawn. They're like, what? And they come out the room and they see they're all the way fucking back at the beginning of the game, of the map. Which is like... And you would see them start to make the journey, the long journey, all the way to where the fucking payload is, where the vehicle is. And honestly, it takes at least like a minute and a fucking half to get there. You're not going to get there. You're not going to get there in time. You'd see them embark on their journey. The clever ones would go like that, fuck it, and they would run towards a cliff, jump off so they died and respawned within 10 seconds. There wasn't a lot of them. Thankfully. Some of them worked out. Some of them went like that. Actually, if I just jump off this fucking cliff, I'll die, respawn 10 seconds, and I'll be back at the spawn point that's closer to the payload, the actual one we fucking spawn it. But no, you'd see a few of them just go like that. Oh well, I suppose I better... sooner I get started, sooner I can... Brilliant stuff. Brilliant. The triple troll. No healer. Hodding them up with me with the ice wall. And then that teleporter to the other end of the map. In the closing minute of the game. And there was actually some advanced techniques. This is a wee epilogue to this. There was actually some advanced techniques. What I would do was, I think I would make sure that, like, we'd have a turn at moving the payload. The other team would have a turn at moving the payload. See if the other team went first. I would try and do quite well on that round and actually stop the payload for getting to the very end. The other, when the other team are trying to move the payload, I would prevent it from getting to the end. I would try really hard and do really well to make sure that when we go, we've actually got a good chance of fucking winning. This other team haven't been that good. We've actually got a good chance of winning this. And that's when I would sabotage the whole fucking thing for our team and we go to move it when it looks like we've actually got a chance. We've got a chance of fucking doing it. Because see, if all hope is lost too early, then some of them even just disconnect before they've even fucking started trolling. They're just like, it's fucked. I can't be fucked doing that, and they've got to the end, then we've got to get to the end. We'd have to do the whole fucking thing again twice. But if you sort of like do your best, then it looks like we might be able to beat them. So it gives them a bit of hope, and then you go and fucking do that in the last minute. It's, if some of you are thinking to yourself, that just sounds horrible and evil. It is. But I recommend you try it. I mean, you can't do that exact thing in Overwatch anymore because they've changed the abilities and all that. Try it. It's fucking electric. It's electric. You see, there's something about doing bad things that's bad, and you shouldn't do them. But there's also a thrill you get out of it. Hence, Grand Theft Auto. I wouldn't knock people doing in real life, but it's funny fucking just driving into a pile of people in that Santa Monica pier and seeing them going flying in my fucking motor. I'm doing something bad, and that's thrilling. But I'm not actually doing it. So I don't have to live with any guilt. I'm not actually really hurting anybody or anything like that. And that's what that kind of Overwatch stuff is. If you perfect it. You get all the thrill out of winding people up, but at the end of the day, it's just a fucking game. And if they do go like that, you know, this is shite, I don't enjoy this, then good, they'll go and do something better with their lives. Like go for a walk. So it's kind of like a Jigsaw for Saw. You're helping them in a way. You're helping them. It's a fucking laugh. It's a fucking laugh. One day I'll analyse the science at evil. I prefer not to. I prefer the magic it. I prefer the magic. When I say evil, I mean the fun evil. Deliberately failing skill checks in Dead by Daylight. I don't mean burying an actual real fucking person alive. That kind of thing. Blue Meth, Micah thinks the subs. So if it's been asked already, what's the stream set about? I'm not telling you. Part of the fun, is it, you know, is it serious? Is it alright? It's part of the fun. There's been too much explanation here. Not enough mystery. Wes Hugh Foster. Thanks for subs. Bezos bucks for Bobby's Dreamies Fund. The appropriate amount will get passed on. Jodie Captain Phillips. Thanks for subs. Roger Frumy. Thank you very much. Right, here we go now. Oh, that's right. I started fucking playing this. I binned it. This is like, there's various science fiction films. No, I do vaguely remember that, but it's like there's various science fiction films and Twilight Zones and all that like this. Seen a recording of yourself having done the same thing. Like, what? What? Aye, The Father, for example. Science fiction film like that. New. We're starting for the start. I'll be playing this for about 10 minutes until I go like, oh, that's why I binned it.
Take this, LeChuck!
Oh, Guybrush, come over here. Gently now. Remove my mask.
Will you promise to stop picking on me?
All right, I promise. Anything. Just put my leg back on.
Hey, you kids. You're not supposed to be in here.
What's next?
Let's goof on those two. Pretend they're our parents.
Goof on Elvis.
Sorry we ran off. You were probably worried about murderers and ne'er-do-wells.
Don't worry, I found him.
Missed that. Completely missed that. Completely missed that.
Let's go.
Let's pretend I have powers that make lightning come out of my eyes.
It's so lifelike.
I wonder if it's real.
Already sick of this, man.
Sorry, boys. Could you stop following us? It's creepy.
Yes, sir. Come on. I saw a scurvy dog shack back there.
Scurvy dogs. I've never had one of those.
No way. You have to try one. It's the best thing you'll ever eat in your life. No fooling.
Wow.
Does anybody call it Let's Play videos anymore? Do they still do that? Bit outdated, aye. I'll do a playthrough, right? I might look at some thumbnails. Nope, 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 nope. 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 No, 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 no. Kinda. What's going on? Let's play. Just type it, see what happens. Where's the... What? Where's the fucking... Where's all the old, you know, this... Where's all that? Is that out of date now? People hate people now. Teeth are out. Right. Like 6 years ago. Bollocks. There's some things that never go out. Faces will never go out. You might think they go out, they don't. Faces never go out. All your VODs have it as if it's 2014. Some things don't go out of fashion. Faces never go out of fashion. Never. Never. I bet you any money there's very good statistics that show if you put a face on it, even if your views are quite low, they would be lower if you didn't have your face on it. I would maybe do better if I didn't have my face on things. Like that. If I had like YouTube videos like this. What's with the spike? I know! Dick of Cosmos. What's with the spike? Okay. No one's going to mention the spike in the room. Overtron McBrady thinks the subs. Thank you very much. Is this loathing Scottish old man a new character? What? I come from a place of hatred. I'm a deeply negative person. I'm actually a lot, honestly, I can't tell you enough. I'm a lot more positive and carefree than I used to be. See after I came off antidepressants, while on antidepressants, but then the aftermath, and since then, I've just barely been a fucking angry person at all. I do at times get angry about certain things, but I was like kinda always angry. And that was, when the fuck was that? When was that? More than 10 years ago, came off him. And then this year, especially, I've just been very, generally sort of happy and chilled out and all that about. Thought you loved being angry? Aye, in a jokey way when I'm on here. You know, fucking shouting at somebody in the chat, but not in an actual way. I mean, it used to fucking eat me up. Fucking eat me up. And it was only until I had basically fucking chemicals force me to know, go running around with negative thoughts and get myself all fucking worked up with stuff, and I don't know, anxiety and depression, all the rest of it. When it forced me, I was unable to get negative for a prolonged period of time due to the effect of the fucking drug. And I realised, wait a minute, not only did I feel good in general, but actually, wait a minute, I actually don't fall to pieces when I'm no being that person. I actually fucking like my life more as this. And then so when I came after them, tried to maintain that kind of thing, and it's just sort of stuck. I don't even maintain anything, it's just, I don't know. A prolonged period of no being the cunt that I was enough to, I don't know, make a lasting effect. It's not the same for everybody, obviously. I'm not a doctor. Don't get your medical advice off me, that would be silly. Jake says, do antidepressants work? Well, after what I just said there, no, they don't work at all, Jake. They don't work at all. I'm dead. I'm at the bottom of the fucking Clyde. Angry. Dead and angry. Unbelievable, this fucking chat. So, see how I'm being all kind of angry right now? I'm not actually being angry. It's just a joke to antidepressants. Fucking, I'm just after fucking... I don't get it. See if that person went like that. Haha, you bit. I got a reaction, Limmy. But I don't think they are. They're hearing me go, big bully. Excuse me, yous against one person. Yous are the bullies. I just have to go like that. I used to be this, they used to be that, and anxiety and depression and all that. Went on antidepressants, felt better on them, and also felt better when I came off them. The antidepressants work. I don't get it. I apologise as I sent it as you're explaining it. You're a fucking liar. Two choices. Stop! What did God do? I remember seeing exercises on some program. It was this woman, I don't know who she was. She was like maybe a model or something like that, like for British sort of, I don't know, Claire's catalogues or something. Not supermodel, but just somebody. And she's like a wee bit older than these other ones. And she was showing you, I can't remember, I saw her pop up in something else, and then she popped up in something else selling something. And she would do all these like exercises. Here's an example. Do you know that? To, you know, tighten all that up and that whole sort of thing. I remember seeing Frank Bruno, boxer, doing that. Doing that, like, strengthen that up or something. No, it was exercises, he wasn't. Dynamo, Cotty, thanks for subs and gift subs. Overtron, McBrady, thanks again. Nice one, Dynamo, I remember. Oh, I can't be fucked with this. Alt F4. Get me out of this. Get me out of this! "45 minutes wasted." Right, let's get that uninstalled. I enjoyed it, but let's get that uninstalled. What else is there? Fuck all. I know. Are you fit for your age? 9 tests to find out. The push-up test. Right, what's this? In their 40s and 50s, men can aim for 21 to 28. What is that? Push-ups. What? Wait a minute. How many push-ups you can perform in 1 minute? Right, so about... So let's say if I could do, like, say, 25. I could do that. I'm sorry, what's that? The elevator test. inews.co.uk. Elevator. .co.uk. Right. I see. You see, the problem here is we call them a lift here. Because it's called a lift. Okay? The back scratch test. This test, it says shoulder flexibility. How do you stand up and reach one arm over your shoulder and down your back? What do you mean? Reach the other arm behind your back and up towards the other hand. Measure the distance between the fingers. And how the fuck am I going to measure the distance? Do that and then do that. Right. I just need a fucking third one. But you don't know what my back's like. I've got quite a big sort of back, kind of sticky outy sort of back. That's 1 mile walking test. Oh, just fuck off with all this. Do you think some old woman who lives up on a hill in Italy who's 103 and still with a smile on her face, has read all this shite. Do you think her that played Dot Cotton, who smoked her whole fucking life and lived to... Let me just see. Look, you're fucked for day one. June Brown. 90 fucking 5. Type smoke. Type SM. 90 fucking 5, man. Did she smoke her whole life? She'd die anyway. They're not even saying what she died of. I think when you get to a certain age, it would be silly to say what she died of, what a person dies of. Do you think they died of? Fucking died of being 95. A life dedicated to smoking. Lacking nicotine killed her. Aye, like an alcoholic. Or a heroin. If you just take that out, that's the only thing that's fucking... the body's like, wait. Like Darth Vader, more nicotine than women now. Political party, Conservative. Oh my. Battles, wars. I beg your pardon? Second World War? Oh, what? Women's Royal Naval Service. What was that then? Join the Wrens. And free a man for the fleet. I can imagine a lot of guys going like, can I do that and maybe free her for the fleet? Listen, I think we should be letting some of these women go out there and do some of the shooting. It's no right. That's funny. You've never really spoke up about these issues before. I just think I'm ready to go out there and Normandy and a Mark II Colossus computer operated by Wrens. Hackers. I looked up, what do you call it? I was looking up the Enigma machine. And what's its name? What's his name? Alan Turing and all that. And I was looking up, I was like, right, how did he actually do that? How did he do that? And I've seen the film, the Benedict Cumbersnatch one, and I could have done that with a straight face. And I got the impression, did you not get the impression of this? I can't remember how the film went, but did you not get the impression, and I'm not taking anything away for the guy, but did you not get the impression that there's some code getting sent by the Nazis, right, between the submarines and shit like that, right? They intercept it, they don't know what the fuck it means. I might be remembering the film wrong. And they go, this is a code. How the fuck do we work out what this code is? And then they get to work thinking, well, I mean, this kind of pops up quite a lot. There's a chance that might mean the, that sort of thing. But it seems to change airtime. Do you get the feeling that Alan Turing and his team, or whatever, figured that out from scratch? Was that the impression you got, or did I just watch it the wrong way? Because I read up on it. They had an older machine. Right. Did they not find a machine on a boat in the sea? They found a code book at some point, I think. No, the Polish cracked the first Enigma. Dugidia, what I'm saying is, did you not get the impression from the film? And this it might be what you're saying. Basically, what I'm saying is, I looked it up, and it's like there's already this Polish team that like figured it all out. They'd figured it all out. And but like a new one came along, a new machine came along, and it was like kind of more complicated. So they were cracking that. I got the feeling that this was like Alan Turing and his team from scratch. Old one had 3 code wheels, new one had 4. This is a Britain bad take. He's in Howard. Where is it? Where's the button? Manage suspicious user. Monitor. Monster just stuck on the monitor list. They've not done anything wrong. It's just alright. So it's another Britain bad thing. Somebody's just going, alright. Yet more stuff about how Britain's bad and it's done anything, nothing bad yet. It's just maybe something to. Because I didn't actually say that. I didn't say that did anything bad. Did I say it did anything bad? I mean, there's plenty of things you can say bad things that Britain have done. That wasn't one of them. I'm just talking about the film didn't really get across the. I don't think. I'm talking about a fucking film. The film didn't really get the impression. I don't think that there was already big advances with the whole fucking cracking the Enigma machine. I just got this feeling that they're like starting almost from scratch. And I'm like, how do I not know about this Polish guy or this Polish team or whatever? How do I just go like that? Alan Turing. How have I not got the name of this Polish guy in my head? You're not Polish, that's why. Easy to remember the other name. Do you know, I was right to say maybe I don't know it because it's maybe I've not fucking learned it. I'll tell you a Polish name that I've not learned yet, and I should. Goat Boy, Milk Steak. CBD, thanks for subs and bits. What's for tea tonight? I'm going to order you something. And Kira Ewan, thanks for subs. Mad loving this spot. Man Rope Wop, JT, thanks for that nice sub message. Solidarity, something sub. Don't mention that Man Rope font again, please. This guy. Remember I showed this before. Earlier, I don't know how it popped in my head. How did that pop into my head? I saw a thing in Firefox that was just a random article about how to kind of live healthily at certain ages and various tests you can see and all the rest of it. I remembered her that played Dot Cotton, June Woodjamacall, lived right into her fucking 90s even though she was a lifelong smoker. It said that she was in the Second World War in some way, and I looked at it and she was part of something, and the nickname for that was the Wrens, and it just showed you somebody on a computer. One of the old computers. It reminded me of the Enigma machine, Alan Turing. It reminded me I saw something the other day where it was actually this Polish team that sort of made the very first cracking of it. And I don't think I'd ever heard of them. Only I just felt it was for the film, the impression I got was just that. I don't remember anything like that. And then I thought, why have I not heard the name? Why is that the name of this Polish person who maybe led the team there not as famous as Alan Turing? Is it just because Alan Turing is British and I'm here in Britain? Is that it? Or was there more advances with Alan Turing's thing than there was with that? I just don't remember any kind of recognition. And I thought, is it because maybe the name is not a name that fucking falls off the tongue for somebody like me, here, as much as Alan Turing? Is it that? I don't think so. It's maybe just because I've no fucking heard it. And I remembered another Polish name of somebody whose work I'm very familiar with, an animator person, or whatever, a filmmaker. And I've never known how to say his name. I've always just been like that. Zbigniew Rybczynski. I've never known how to say his name. The guy who made the things I showed you, the thing in the room. And so here's his name. There it is. And I'm trying to find an example of somebody saying his name. And I'm hoping that it's something like Zbigniew, so something that I can hear clearly and go, right, it's that, like that. But she just says it there.
Zbigniew Rybczyńskiego. Zbigniew Rybczyński urodził się...
That.
Rybczyński. Zbigniew Rybczyński.
See the first name?
Zbigniew Rybczyński.
Is she saying Zbigniew? Zbigniew.
Urodził
I need to get this.
Zbigniew Rybczyński.
Zbigniew. She's not saying Zib. It's not Zib. It's Zb. You're kind of saying big, but we're just a Z at the start, if you know what I mean. Nay vowel sound between the Z and the B. Nay Zbig. Zbig. Like kind of like the one sound. I do apologise for this constant fucking meow thing.
Zbigniew
Zbigniew. 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 Right? Might be Zbigniew. Ev. Zbigniew. And then that second one.
Zbigniew Rybczyński urodził...
Rybczynski. So I was right with that. Except I was saying like rye. Zbigniew Rybczynski. Right, that's it. It's in the bag. It's done. It's done. It's done. Now I will be able to say that. I mean, I think my favourite is Zbigniew Brzezinski's Tango and the new book. Could say the Polish version of the new book. New book. Hold on, is this yeah. New book. Give us a second, need to get this. Noah. Translate. There we go.
Nowa książka.
Nowa
książka. Nowa książka.
Nowa
książka.
Cioska.
Nowa książka.
Cioska. Close enough. You don't want to get it too perfect. You'll start to look like a smart ass. If I went to Poland and I hit it with that perfectly, I can imagine something like that. Calm down. You know, like imagine somebody from Poland coming here and this and the second they arrive here, they're like, I've been watching videos, and they go like that. Aye, how's it going, by the way, man? But you'd be like, oh no. No, you don't need to you don't need to do that. Okay, the new. Chef thinks the sub. Love the carefree hairstyle today. Man slips in the shower. Improv. I was pissed myself. I can't remember that. It's worth making the effort. Excuse me. I did that fucking perfectly. And remember, it's a talking point if I was to go like that. Nova Kioska. And they could say, it's Kioska, and they could say it that, and I go, oh, I'm sorry. And then they'd go like that. No, like, it's quite endearing. See, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I'm fucking shamey. They go, it's quite endearing. It's quite endearing. How's everybody keeping here today? There are some saying I've got a few screens about here that I don't tell you about, but I get updates straight to the screen, telling me how this stream compares to yesterday's and so on. For starters, I criticised yesterday's stream, but actually, some people said they liked it. Some people said they didn't. I've not got any time for the people. I'm getting information through my screen here that's saying today's stream has been, for many people here, the best, and this is a direct quote, the best in years. Got another one here. Really, really good. And one more. Very, very good. Susie, near thanks to subs. Can you tell me something that would change my life? Thanks. Nate, I'll tell you. Do you think they're paying the bin men enough? Do you think that the trade union has agreed terms with the council like, aye, all right, we'll make sure all the fucking guys down the bins fucking rifle through every fucking bin to check to see if there's a bit of fucking curry sauce on one of the bits of packaging, and then we're not going to take it. Do you really think the trade union will have said to the council, is there a trade union for I don't even know, is there? I'm assuming there is. Of course there is. The trade union will be like that. Here are the terms. This wage, which is in line with inflation, etc., so on and so forth, we will pick up the bins, we will put them in the van, empty them, and we'll put the bins back on the pavement. If it's all filled up too much, that poses a bit of a problem. We will not be taking it, unless to some other circumstance. We will not have our workers going through every bin and it being their responsibility. We will not have it being on their head and their responsibility to check each and every bin on a typical bin day, top to bottom, in case there's a bit of this or a bit of that. That's not our job. If you want that being our job, you pay us that. That'll be another job on top of the one we're already doing. Thank you very much. And the council will feel like that. They want to be checking. They want to be checking. If there's something at the top, if you've got a bin like that, right, this is still the advice to that person. This will change your life. If you've got your bin there, see if they have a glance at the top of the bin and it's meant to be just for paper, and there's a fucking a kettle, a broken kettle on the top of it. And they, you know, the lid's a bit open, they can just sort of see it, they can see it's right there, By the way, that might not be the council that picked that up. That might be the private lot. That might be the, what do you call it? Some other lot. They might go, oh, I just happened to have glanced, just by going like that, look. You know, just without any kind of, I just happened to see. That's no paper. Don't take that one then. But as long as it's, you'd be able to have, you know, make sure the top stuff's clean. But just what I say, just in case the council get onto me here, I'm just saying that if for some sort of health reason or whatever, timing reason, stress reason, then something does slip through your fingers, slips through the net, making it into the bin that shouldn't be there. I'm sure, you know, just make sure it's not at the top. Scoopsky, thanks for the bits. I've been subbing for 2 years to have a Polish stream. It's here. And finally there's some recognition for the true code crackers of the Second World War. Invaded by Nazi Germany and then getting fucking erased for history with the code cracking. Not here. Anyway. Enigma machine. Let's get that name read out loud. History. Yeah. French spy Hans Thingy Schmidt obtained access to... Right, so that French are in. Hans Thilo Schmidt, French spy, nothing getting said there. The French passed the materials to the Poles the Poles sent it back with a hole drilled in it. That's right, it was a team effort. Exactly, it was a team effort. Now is not the time to go like that. We did it, they did it, they did it, we did it. It was a team effort. But now that it's been done and it's all been sorted out, it's time for a wee bit of recognition. It's just a wee thing. If everybody just went like that, we all did it. We all did it. If everybody just said that, we all did it. No bother. But when somebody steps forward and says, we did it, and then you've got somebody else going like that, we did it about 7 years before yours. I mean, you did it with extra wee thingamabob, but, you know, any chance that we shout out, we mention, then you're going to get problems. Around December, Marian Rejewski, a Polish mathematician and cryptologist at the Polish Cipher Bureau, used the theory of permutations and flaws in the German military message and Enigma procedures to break message keys. There you fucking go. Aided by fellow... Right, so I'm going to that name there. Known for solving the Enigma machine cipher. Do you know that name? Have you heard that name? Wiped it. Gone.
One of their new recruits was Marian Rejewski.
Rejewski?
Working for the...
Rejewski, that fucking clown. Rejewski.
One of their new recruits was Marian Rejewski.
Rejewski. Jai, I say Jai, is Y. W's or V's. I mean, says this guy. I know, but that is quite different for the way I'm reading it. So he sounds like he knows his stuff more than I do. You know, he's not just went like that and had a stab at it. Marian Rejewski. Who's this? Who's this guy? Who's this guy that looks like, what do you call it, for Carry On Films? What's his name? What was his name? He's on that Smith's Greatest Hits album. What's his name? Charles Hawtrey. There he is.
Do you know she's been showing me how to stick the pole up?
Oh!
Fucking gets in, man.
Sex change. Well, as a matter of fact,
Let's not maybe get into that. Let's maybe not get into that. Hey, look, there's Bernard Manning. Let's just fucking move on. Different times. 70s were something else, weren't they? Was that the 60s actually? The 70s were something else, and that's when I was fucking born. Slap bang in the middle. Well, 1974. The films were 60s. Aye, but that fucking thumbnail for that long. Give us a wee second. I need to see something. Kenneth Williams. Funny. No. Wait. Right. Hitting a downer for the last few minutes. That's the way I like it. Do you know, this is actually how I want to end the stream. I love ending on a weekend. A wee downer. That's the way I like it. And it's actually very, very good for you to not pursue ending on a high. That's how you get your gambling addiction, your gaming addiction, and all the other ones. No wanting the party to end. Drug binges, booze binges, not wanting to go home, not wanting it to end. Practice going like that. I will leave it there. Leave on a low. It's quite funny, actually. It's quite funny ending on a low. It's tragic. Dezer, thanks for sub. Love your work regardless. Thanks. Huh? Bob Massey, thanks for sub. I'm trying to figure of the Enigma of banter on this channel. Keep up the great work. I'm trying to figure of the Enigma of your fucking sub message. Right 3D, thanks for the bits. Can I get a shout out to my very real Polish girlfriend, Kalina or Kalina, please, who has developed a brilliant Scottish accent. Kalina or Kalina or Kalina. Edit this together, please. This is a big shout out to Kalina. 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 Is that a lot? Delete what one? Glad to hear you got a Scottish accent. And delete all the other ones. So, because there's certain names I've said before, and people were like that. Very impressed you managed to get my name first time. So delete all that so that it's just the one, the good one. Telsey thinks a sub. Do you like the video effects look in 80s videos like you might think by the cars? I had only ever seen that video, but you might think on some overnight kind of music program that lasted for fucking hours back in the general election. It was something like 1982, 1984. They had like tons of videos. They showed Thriller. They showed stuff for like continental Europe and all sorts. It was mad. It was this program. It was weird. It had we had it on this fucking tape, like I don't know, 8-hour tape or something like that. It went on for fucking ages with wee bits like no teletext, but wee updates at the bottom of seats that were won, gained, and all the rest of it. It was like fucking Thatcher days. It was like, what was that? No, really. Wiggy thinks the sub. Do you remember the biggest shite you've ever had? No, but I do remember times when I do remember in my head that time, that one. I don't know if it was the biggest, but fucking bad. Muftak Des, I think's the subs. You know that kind of if you think about somebody getting birth, like I can't do it. 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 You know, like that. it was like that. But I don't think I can do this. Like, kind of panic inducing, you know, like, this is it. It's over. Praying to an uncaring God, aye. Like Jesus on the cross type of thing. Why have you forsaken me? Well, alone here being crucified by a shite. I found out recently, it was a video on like fucking Instagram or something. You know the Milo song, In My Arms, which sounds like it samples it. That's not actually the band singing that. I think for legal reasons, you know, for copyright reasons, they didn't use that. Milo didn't use it. I saw this video, like the producer or whatever, or whoever it was, a record label or something. They actually fucking got Tom Ury, the Scottish actor. I didn't know he fucking sang. Tom Ury, he was in like River City and other things there as well. It's him. It's him who sings in that song.
I forgot that I still had the tattoos on. I forgot I still had these temporary tattoos because it was going to take 2 hours to take them
That's
off.
him singing in that. So I only found that out the other fucking week.
Of the Empire.
So he sings, but I mean, it just sounds identical. Tom Ury, In My Arms. No, you got to forget it. And somebody else, the woman who was singing it was maybe somebody else I recognise as well. I can't remember. But when it says, "Oh, Tom Ury sang that," I was like, haha. What? Because it's fucking spot on, and I'm like, I'm picturing him, and I'm picturing, I'm like, I can't see it, but it's him. Unbelievable. Thanks for the sub. Everybody, thanks to the subs, the resubs, the bits and the tips. Mods, thank you very much for the modding. Everybody, thanks just for watching. And yeah. There you go. Just got to end on that. The one that was the fly. He doesn't sing in this one. But he's just going to be there present. Present in the video. Reminds me of the famine. Oh, that's right. Aye, you would hear that in Charity, sort of. Oh, aye. Oh, fuck, we really try to end on an absolute fucking downer. William Brazier, thanks for the sub. Thank you very much. No praise or acclaim. Rocky, thanks for the bits. Gives a proper shite cod ender. No, we're doing this end and really hit out on a downer. This is a better downer, I think. Movetak, thanks for the sub. Thank you very much. Dezer, thanks for the sub. Everybody, thanks to the subs, the resubs, the bits and the tips. Mods, thank you very much for the modding. Everybody, thanks just for watching. And yeah.